And welcome back, everybody, to part 2 of the Sacred Cards. Last part, I know, guys, I know. Audio was terrible. Couldn't hear me for shit. But I decided to keep it because I just thought, like, my charm, everything just felt great. So please wear headphones if you haven't already. But hopefully my audio is good now. We can jump right back into it. I also did because of that, I tried to do a second recording session, and I just didn't like it. My audio was good, but I just didn't like it. So some of the cards that I have in my deck are different, and the cards that are in the card shop are different as well. So yeah, that's about it. I also took care of the NPCs so far, so don't have to worry about that. And in my original recording, after I finished and I was dueling off screen, I went to the card shop over here, and I dueled Joey. But now I can show it off, so things work well. So let's get into it. Sure, I'll spar with you. Yeah, it was a lot, guys. Like I was just it took me like an hour and a half to try. I was trying to fix the audio, like really trying. Again, I wasn't using iMovie. I was using a different software, and it just sucked because I couldn't really separate the in-game audio and my mic because I'm recording. It's recording through the same channel, so it kind of sucks. But hopefully we sound good now. We can jump right back into it. We about to cook Joey. We also got this new card, Rose Spectre of Dun from Tristan, so we're gonna beat his ass. And Joey's no problem. It's Joey, who I think is actually a good duelist in the anime, but they play the, kind of like he's the luck of the draw guy, but he's actually a really dope duelist. We both from Brooklyn. We gotta represent. You feel me? No problem. And we got Alligator Sword, which we can't put in our deck because the deck cost is too high. But that's an example of what I'm talking about. Like, Alligator Sword is a good monster, but like he's not that good. I mean, in this game, he's that good. 1500 attack points. You need that. So after you beat Bones, you have to go up here and you find this kid. Let's talk to him. Stop. If you want to pass it, you have to duel. Well, you have to duel against me. If you refuse, you're not allowed to pass. Well, let's get into it. Don't think that you can beat me. If you guys know, you know, but I'm gonna try to keep it on the hush right now. And because this is like a combo that I like to do early on in the game is have like the Mask of Darkness and then use Witch's Apprentice so I can power up the Mask of Darkness for 1400. Basically, sorry. Basically one of those monsters that you can summon without a tribute, but you know. But this guy who is, I'm just gonna say this is Espa, one of Espa Roba's brothers. But they aren't that bad, you know. So again, jump right into it. One thing I didn't mention before too is hopefully I get one right here. I don't. Trap cards, right? So I think some trap cards went off in the first video. I don't remember, but the way trap cards work is you can't decide when to activate them like in normal Yu-Gi-Oh. You can only like for example, if you're using like trap hole or something, I think that's what it is. Oh, here you go. Right? So bear trap. If the monster's attack is 1500 or less, the trap writes it out. So if we get attacked, it's gonna activate on its own. Kinda. It's kind of the way traps work, but you know. But because we beat the little brother, we got the bigger brother. Now, is that Espa? Let's see. After we, take stuff. I'm gonna take this Muyang Curry outside, out of my deck because my mentality is like for all RPGs too. If you're dealing damage, you should be good enough to not get hit, you know? Don't need to be that. So let's bet our pumpkin that we got from Bones. I may put it in the deck, I don't know yet. But he's setting cards, guys. Oh. And that's an example of what I'm talking about where it doesn't matter that my chameleon thing was strong. It was going against the thunder type and it died, so. But we got an array of monsters, so we can win easily. And as you notice, I have many different cards in my deck, so or different than what you've seen in the first part. It's all good. It's all good. And I'm sorry if you hear that in the background, guys. Again, I live in the hood, so they just play whatever music or whatever the fuck they want to do. I can't really do anything about it. So if you hear that, again, I'm sorry. I can try to reduce the background noise, but we'll see. And then you just hear, the fucking sky opening up and vacuuming up everybody. What the fuck? But this guy, again, no problem. So this is not Espa, this is his other brother. And we got a card that's a really dope card, but again, we can't put it in our deck. So this kid is getting his big brother, and this is Espa Roba. You dare to pick on my little brothers? But this is as far as you go. Nobody can beat my psychic prowess. Yeah, my big brother's psychic deck is the best. It's the ultimate. Yeah! The fact that I'm going to rule over the duels, well, it's a law that holds for the entire universe. If you're going to run, now's the time. I'm going to put my locator card on the line, but I'll see you out of this tournament. That'll be punishment for picking on my brothers. I could be talking like this, like in the Bridge series, but I don't know. So let's go against him. How foolish of you. I show you. So, another thing is that he doesn't have the little baby brother with that's hanging on one of the backs. So that's I always thought that was cute. They didn't have it here. Maybe they couldn't put the spray, or I don't know. But Espa Roba is your second boss, basically. And he's a little strong, but not too strong. Just keep in mind that, you might have a chance to kick your ass, so don't let him kick your ass. And I've been actually getting lucky with my draws. Like, I don't ever be this lucky, so we'll see. Another thing too is, I think you're limited to 3. You're limited to 3 monsters in your deck, and he was lucky enough to get his 3 Magicians of Phase because they can beat our fucking 2,000 attack point monster. That's the only thing I don't like about this game is that can happen, but it feels so good when it works in your favor, So good. Oh! I almost attacked my Doron, yo. That would have been tragic. I do get very trigger happy because I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to end this duel. And oh my gosh, he did a measly 450. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I can go over it now, I guess. The super effectiveness things I should have done in part 1. We got Jinzo, by the way, but we can't use it because, too strong. What? I lost? I don't believe it. How could I lose? Big brother! A locator card was obtained, yeah. So what I was getting into is, right, I'm going with typing. Trying to see. Okay, cool. So let's just see if I can do this, right? So there's two kind of separate branches for super effectiveness, right? So there's light, shadow, dream, and fiend. Light beats fiend, fiend beats dream, dream beats shadow, shadow beats light. It'll take you a bit to get used to that, but just keep that in mind. Light beats fiend, fiend beats dream, dream beats shadow, shadow beats light. Then there's like the second branch. We have earth. So trying to remember. Earth beats thunder, thunder beats water, water beats fire, fire beats forest, forest beats wind, wind beats earth. As long as you keep that in mind, and you'll get it in practice, you'll be fine. But after beating Espa, Roba, this guy is terrible. We see bones. What's going on? Listen, we're all beaten by these guys wearing hoods. They drove us out of the graveyard. I liked it there. I liked the darkness. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even think you could do dual Rex at this moment. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting this. But that's dual Rex. I think it's because we got two locator cards, so we could beat him. Now the thing is that Rex does start with a wasteland type of field. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. We might lose our first duel, but we'll see, guys. We'll see. So far, we're not, but I don't want to jinx it. But yeah, so we have Rex Raptor, technically our third kind of boss, our duelist. And I have nothing to say because I don't know if I'm going to win or not. Hopefully we do. But his wasteland will boost, I don't even remember, like rock type. If you see that rock icon next to like the earth symbol, it'll boost those. And we're like cooking right now. Alrighty, well, we're about to win. Very easy duel. I don't get this lucky, guys. I promise you, I don't get this lucky. But we're getting it. And Domino is your money, by the way, if you didn't get it. But we got Sword Armor Dragon. This is a really dope monster, but I don't think I'm gonna use it. No, I lost. My dinosaur deck gonna get it done. Well, it can't be helped. Take this card. Got a locator card. What? Did you come to laugh at me? So this is very important right now. You want to answer no. What? You only want you want a rematch? Fine then, I'll take you on. Right? Now we might lose because I don't know. But you want to do this because in the future you'll have a chance to keep dueling him. And you want to keep doing that because you can farm rare cards off him. If you say yes, he'll get mad at you and you won't be able to duel him again. So just keep that in mind when you're playing. And the AI is pretty dumb because why did you do that? Now I can destroy your monsters. I'm like I said, I play very defensively, so even though I can probably beat that last monster, this card, Sinchar or whatever, has 900 defense. I want to keep it under defensive just in case anything bad happens, you know? That's just the way I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably a bad way. Oh well. The only time I'll ever like switch it is if I'm about to win. I just played our new bear trap, so yeah. I say that as I attack with Muse, and it's 800, it's 900 defense, but you know, I'm just trying to, I don't know. I'm very weird when it comes to this stuff. What should I play next? Let's discard this bullshit. But again, you want to say no when he actually does, because you want to, if you want to farm cards off him, then, you know, you want him to at least be your friend or whatever. And if you don't, well, then be an asshole and say yes. But we just beat Rex Raptor for the second time. You can also farm, a great card to have, by the way. You could also farm, deck capacity. Ugh, you're strong, I can't beat you. You better make it to the finals. After all, you beat me. Right? So he'll be nice, you know, what's up? Now what I'm gonna do is just trying to explore, because there are some special, like, things you can do, I believe. It was awful. They're not human. So he's talking about the ghouls. Right, I think this is the NPC. I'm gonna, again, we can explore different spots. You see there's a new spot right there. I'm actually going to take care of the problem with Bones first. So he said there's somebody here. So we go. Who is this? I'm trying to see what voice I can give him. All the duelists around here I've defeated. You too shall join the vanquished. Descend, heartless angel. Alright, so we have our first rare hunter, or ghoul as they call it in this game. And I believe most of the rare hunters start with a dark field. I'm not gonna lie, guys, we may lose. Because I just, never mind. With this draw, this is like easy money. Now the name of this rare hunter is Seeker. Oh, look at that! I got mad shadow. We about to cook. Seeker, or the Exodia guy. And if you remember in the anime, or if you watch the anime, this is the guy who has mad pieces of Exodia. So I don't know if he runs an Exodia deck in this game. I've never had it happen to me. I've never lost to him, so. But we'll see. Next thing you know, this guy gets Exodia and we fucking lose. But yeah, very easy duel. And boom. So let's see what he gives us. That's actually a really good card for defense. Like a really good card for defense. So keep that. But it can't be. Does it lose to you? How could this happen? Girl, don't forget this. I'll use my Descend Heartless Angel. You took out the ghouls? That's macabre of you. I must get back to the cemetery. You had my thanks. Right? So if you go back, Bones is chilling there. And you can duel Bones too. So you can reduel, like for example, Rex, Bones. Over here is Espa, right? Don't look down on us like that. I had to win. You brothers, we only had our cards. Those who look down on us, those who teased us, we shut them up with our hearts. Without our cards, I can't protect my brothers. You want to say true? I lied. I lied. Oh man. Alright, so you want to say no. I'm so sorry. I thought he had like the same kind of dialogue as Rex, where he's like, oh, you want to make fun of me, da da da. You want to say no, and he'll stay, and when you come back here, you can farm his cards. So that's on me. I came into this thing thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna not fuck up with this shit, but it's all good. So don't do that. Over here is Kaiba. Here is what's his name? Roland, or Attention duelists. They all have the attention duelists. Hey, it's off limits here. Here's Mokuba. And Mokuba, I'm not gonna do a Mokuba voice, but you can duel this machine. You can't do a Mokuba, but you can duel a machine. So let's see what's up. I will ante up this. Right now, keep in mind. Now this machine is actually really tough. Like, it'll kick your ass. Like, it's throwing those type of monsters out. So you wanna be sure you have your monsters, like your A-game monsters, from jump. Because it'll really beat your ass. For the most part, they run electric types. I'm saying it like it's Pokemon, but like that's the way the game is. Like they're running it like it's, you know. It also runs wind, so keep that in mind. So you want to sacrifice. So it has forest and wind and thunder. I think earth, wind, and fire. No. So you want to make sure that you have something that's not weak against any of those. So for example, my fiend, we're safe. Hopefully, I don't think there's any light. Now, this dual machine has a chance to summon FGD, which is, I believe, 5 God Dragon. I never knew what the acronym stood for, but it takes 3 sacrifices. But once they got that shit out, you're done. Unless you have like Dark Hole or something, you're done. Because that shit is too powerful. But yeah, luckily we got Rose done, or now we will be dealing with many. Now this motherfucker, oh, I forgot. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot he ran this. Like, you might think that, oh, you know, don't throw a light, don't throw like a strong light monster because that shit will destroy you. Oh man, I forgot he ran that, yo. I wouldn't say I know this game at like the back of my hand. There's just some things I just forget, you know, like I forgot he ran that, but we're good. So we beat the dual machine, and I want to show this off because, you know, something you can do, and you can farm cards here too. So you can do that. And I'm honestly gonna call it a part here. So thank you guys for tuning into part 2. I will see you in part 3 where we can explore that park area. Later, guys.